Hey ladies, so today I have a subscriber story time, and I really want to discuss this topic of having a bright aura means being a target. So a subby writes, "Hey girl, I used to think that I was the problem. Now I know better. It's not until I fully leaned into my intuition and strengthened my relationship with God that I truly started to see myself the way others see me. I was bullied a lot as a child. I was told I was ugly. I was told I was doing too much whenever I'd be showcasing my gifts of singing and dancing. All cap. I was down so bad, I couldn't even recognize when girls were envious of me and competing with me. I wasted years of my life being a great friend to two girls I considered to be my best friends. I cut them both off years ago. One friend was my high school bestie, and the other a girl I met after high school. All to find out later, even from other people, just how jealous and competitive they were with me. The Lord even revealed that they were doing witchcraft on me for everything in my life to be stagnant and for me to not find love, as they were always jealous of how attractive guys found me. The one I met after high school literally befriended my then boyfriend's sister and mom. They were insecure because of my aura that introduced me in spaces before I even spoke. My beauty too, even though they were skinnier than me, skinny enough to be pursuing modeling at the time. I'm on a new journey right now and don't really have any friends. I was hoping you'd do a video on my story to spread awareness and also provide some tips for me and some women who've been through something similar. I've even had past colleagues and acquaintances constantly trying to one-up me, doing beauty spells on me to attack my look. I always used to think insecure people were harmless and just needed a little grace and encouragement. I wasted my time and energy trying to build up people who were secretly tearing me down with spell work and voodoo, secretly hoping I fail and turn ugly, secretly hoping I'd never lose the excess weight, which was never even a lot of weight, but I wasn't looks maxing. People who are envious of you are capable of physically harming you. The fact that they were doing witchcraft means they were cowards and were scared to reveal their true feelings toward me, but wanted to harm me nonetheless. I hope this email wasn't too long. God bless you." So I couldn't be more grateful for this subscriber story time, and I want to just start by saying that bright auras make for big targets. Your light makes you a target. There's nothing you can do if someone has decided to make you their enemy. You can be the nicest person in the world. You can be the most giving, generous person in the world. And someone somewhere is still going to hate you and try to paint you in a bad light. And some will even go as far as, like this young lady in this email said, to do spell work on you. And I don't live in a world of delusion where I don't think these things are real. Some people think, witchcraft and voodoo, that's all woo-woo, and destiny swapping, that's all woo-woo and fake shit. I don't believe that. People who believe that is woo-woo and not real, those are the people who are fighting for their life right now. I used to be that person. I used to be like, no, there's no way. But looking back, some of the things I endured and experienced, obviously I was covered, so it didn't get really, really bad. But some of the things that I have gone through, some of the things that I have felt come for me spiritually, psychologically, physically, I do believe were symptoms of witchcraft and spell work. And I am not in a place of delusion where I don't think those things can't reach people, because they absolutely can. It's about, how you're protecting yourself, and do you walk with the Most High, and are you creating a relationship with the Most High where you are protected from those things, But these are the lengths that some people will go when you have a bright aura. Think about it. No one takes time out of their day to tear something down that isn't valuable. People don't steal from empty houses. People steal from homes that are robust and full of abundance. And you need to look at yourself, your soul, your vessel the same way. People steal and try to destroy and kill people who have a lot to offer, people who are robust in spirit, people who are robust in knowledge and wisdom and kindness and sincerity and authenticity. And so if someone you cross paths with is inspired by you, maybe they admire you, maybe they look up to you in some way, but after getting to know you for a while, or after, faking the funk with you, they can't fake it anymore, and the mask starts to drop, and they start to act different, and they start doing things like spell work on you, or trying to go get a tarot card reading on you to kind of figure out, where your life is heading so they can kind of get in front of it before you. These people saw something in you and are desperately trying to stop it. They wouldn't be going this hard if they didn't see something incredible in you. Bright auras bring big targets. Aura is something that you can't explain. Like, it's not tangible, but it's visible in, when you speak with someone or when you're in their space even. It's this unspoken energy. And energy can't be replicated. It's not something that can be duplicated. It's individual, just like each one of our fingerprints are individual to us. No one has the same fingerprint because we're all different. Same thing with auras. Auras are unique to each person. And so if I have an aura of light, of authenticity, of beauty, and I radiate that, I radiate those things, and you have an aura of hating on people, being low vibrational, being negative, of course you're going to target me. Light does not seek out darkness, but guess what seeks out light? Oh, darkness seeks out light wherever it is, which is why I don't believe in, you attract what you are. No, you attract what is attracted to you, but you are in control of whether you let that person around you, whether you give that person access to you, and to what extent that person can have a piece of you. That's up to you. You can't control who's attracted to you. You control who gets over the threshold of your boundaries and of your guard being up. You control who actually accesses you, who actually gets to speak to you and be in your presence. I had to learn this the hard way. Not everyone who has a smiling face and who compliments you and who wants to be friends with you deserves to be. Because things like this happen. Things like what this young lady spoke about in her email happens. You meet friends, you befriend them, you're being yourself, you think everything is cool and copacetic. You think everybody just, wants the same things and everyone's supportive and cool, until you find out they're going behind your back and talking to your ex's family, huh? Or even worse, going behind your back and messing with your ex. Or maybe they're trying to do witchcraft on you. They're doing spells to make you sick, to make you fall ill with something, to make you lose your job, to make you, lose your beauty. These are real things. You have to understand, weak people do things like this. They go to the Prince of Mischief. Instead of they go to the Prince of Peace, they go into the Prince of Mischief. They think the devil, they think demonic entities and spiritual practitioners have more power than the Most High God. Like, how crazy does that even sound? Even word curses hold power in some way and are considered witchcraft. Gossiping, word curses, people, she ain't never gonna make no money. Oh, she ain't never gonna find no man that loves her. She gonna always be in the hood. She gonna always be a single mother. Oh, she never gonna lose that weight. Oh, she's never gonna get that job. You know what I'm saying? People like to throw these word curses around, and believe it or not, that can cause stagnation in your life. That can cause you to stop doing what you're doing. That can cause you to be discouraged to the point where you give in and don't pursue what you were supposed to be pursuing. All because people are putting their mouth on your life, your destiny, and your future. And so it is so incredibly important, ladies, that you protect yourself. That's a skill that they don't teach anywhere. It's not taught in school. It's not taught at home. Only a few people have been blessed enough to have parents who poured into them in a healthy way and told them, you're beautiful, you're stunning, you have X, Y, and Z going for you, you have a bright aura. Be prepared for people to try to destroy you. Be prepared for the witchcraft. Be prepared for the spiritual attacks. Not all of us got that preparation. Not all of us got that prep talk. A lot of us were just thrown into the cage with the lion by the people who raised us. So don't beat yourself up. It's okay if you're just now learning this. It's okay if you're a little late to the party. But be aware that your big, bright aura, your light, the light that God gave you to be a light in this world, to be a change maker in this world, will be targeted by the opposition. Because they're here to bring the vibration down more. You're here to bring it up more. Naturally, they're going to seek you out to take you down with them. That's all they want. They want to recruit more people like them. And they're hoping by doing what they do to you, by casting spells and by doing all this stuff, that you'll lose everything. You'll be sad. You'll be depressed. You'll be non-threatening to them. And on top of that, you'll come down to the dark side with them at some point. That's the ultimate goal when people do witchcraft and when people try to, inflict pain on you with spiritual practitioners and, doing all this stuff in the spirit realm. You have to be so careful about who gets access to you. You have to be so careful about the friends you keep, the family you keep around you. Just because they're your blood doesn't mean they have to be around you all the time. Doesn't mean you have to share with them what you have going on. Lie to them motherfuckers. Lie to them people. You don't owe them anything. If you have a family member that calls you sniffing around to see if their little word curses and attacks and little spells they wrote down on a piece of paper are working, lie to their ass. Even if you are feeling the effects and the symptoms of someone trying to take you out spiritually, lie to them people. Give them crumbs. Give them no ammunition and no feel good to take back with them. Make them feel like there's nothing happening, because that is how you fight back. That's how you fight back spiritually, by not even acknowledging it. So ladies, drop them in the comment section. I'd love to have a conversation more about this. How do you feel about having a bright aura? Are you a target? Is your light unsettling for people? Have you experienced, any type of spiritual attacks, whether it be, voodoo, witchcraft, whatever it may be? Let me know down below. I'd love to have a further conversation about this. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share your stories with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.